God, this windshield's dirty. These brand new windshield wipers are trash. It's like you buy new shit and it just doesn't work, right? It's ridiculous. Okay. Now, let me get this connection a little bit more stable here. Why is it? Let's get to a better area. Oh, wait. Might have to switch. Hang on just a second here. On my screen like that. Are you guys still here? Okay. God, these SimCity people never give up, do they? Okay. See what the connection here is. Is it buffering for you guys or is it okay? Yeah, it's buffering. My phone battery usually lasts a couple days, depending on what I'm doing. But my phone battery's actually pretty good. The Moto G7 Power that I have has an excellent battery. But the Moto... I was going to buy the Moto G8 because it has a really badass battery. In comparison to, like, the Moto Stylus or whatever. But as you guys know, my fucking game did not like that phone, which sucked. Okay, so since you guys took off, since I took off, I was able to upgrade the storage, I think one time since then, and I haven't even opened this city in like several days, you know, aside from like maybe once or twice to collect some stuff. So right now I have stopped doing upgrades for the time being. So I've just been selling off everything and making items. Really is about all I've been trying to do is just get money put together and get storage. So anytime I can upgrade, you know, houses or anything, let's see, without leveling up, I could do it, but I could be utilizing these upgrades in the contest to mayors later. So that's kind of what I've been focused on, is just leaving these be for now and using any money obtained to get us the 5 slot factories that we need, which I think I have all of them besides one. Yeah, I just have this one. So I'm going to go ahead and bulldoze that and get that one. And then we have one more left to buy. And then we'll have all 5 slot factories and this stupid ad. Okay, so let's see. Go ahead and sell off all this stuff. I'm not going to sell off my VU, which I ended up getting from... Where did I get that from? I think it was from some kind of a pass or something. Because I haven't unlocked the VU tower yet. I might end up transferring that. Let me join the group real quick. I need to transfer some items over here really quick. If you guys have any questions during this time, now would be the time to ask. Okay, so if you have been playing the Missy's Guide and you've built other homes that were not regular residentials, depending on the amount of the that you've built, you may need to restart. If you haven't built, a whole lot of them, then don't worry about it, but try to only build regular residentials from level 1 to 18. Once you hit level 18, you're going to be working your way up the leaderboard to go into Mega. Do not upgrade any residentials in any league besides Mega. And try to have it work around what you need for the airport, because you're going to need 10 of each of those. Okay, let me join in to the group real quick. So that's our group code. Anytime you're trying to join a group, you type the group code in, minus the hashtag, you search, and then you join. This is going to fill us up. Okay. Give me a minute here. Okay. Let me go to, I have 12 space, so I'm going to go to my city here. Well, it's okay. I don't think I have anything. Anyways. Yeah, I don't. Why am I even going to my city? Damn, where did I get 75 flour? Jesus Christ. Must have been making flour all night and not even paid attention. Alright. Hey, what's up, Margaret? So, this is the way my city looks when it's not all crazy. I managed to get a lot of it put together. One plastic? Jesus Christ. How disrespectful. It's interesting seeing it from this view. Without all the notifications on the map and stuff. Okay. Let me go to... I don't think I did anything in the war. I didn't even think I was in here. Why is it... See, I hate how it makes you do that. It makes you collect the war rewards. It's so stupid. Okay, maybe I did do something. I don't recall doing anything in the war. Wasn't even in here for that. Must have been from the last one. Alright. Yeah, because we didn't win this one, so it has to be. So, just so you guys know, whenever you are buying from the war store, try to buy only boosters when they become available to you. Okay? Alright. Let's see. Get all these notifications out of my way. Alright. These are a rip-off. Don't buy... Okay, so I've got 71 cash. Now, what I could do is... Look at what I need to do. So, I've got... Essentially, what I need to do before I hit Mega is I need to have these all maxed out. It's really important that they are all maxed out. And so, I'm going to go with the donut shop and probably the barn. Because those are the two biggest money makers in the game. So I'm going to go with those. Oh, for Christ's sake, I hate that stupid thing. Trying to collect the tokens on the other game right now. I hate having tokens just sit there uncollected. Drives me nuts. Run out. Okay. Except for worse, because you're not making anything. Well, I guess you wouldn't be making anything either way, but still, you would have made something. Okay. Let's see what we can put together here. Get some flour making. Try to save your tokens as much as you can for the contest of mayors. Do not use any tokens until you get to Mega. I mean, you might be able to use a few in Metro depending on the circumstances, but I mean, it really is a waste, you guys. Especially, okay, look, bronze tokens at your level are not going to be obtained. They don't really come in the passes. You don't get them for losing war. You're not going to be wasting any of your epics on bronze. So bronze tokens, you know, if you end up using them, that's pretty much what you get is what you get. So, not that they really do a whole lot anyways. The silver tokens, you're going to need to join a group that loses war, which might be hard for you to find. So if you guys are looking for one, you can always join us when we're not full. Speaking of that, I need to figure out who the hell is in here. I think we're all pretty active, actually. Like, most of these people, I think, are pretty active. Let's see. I haven't seen Cell very much. Okay, who... CPT's never on. I'll boot him. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. We got a lot of people with the T names. I haven't seen... I haven't seen Dead in a while. I'm gonna boot him. If he comes back, he comes back. If not, oh well. I don't know where he went, so... Okay. If you join in the group, make sure that you guys are following the rules. Watch the group rules video. I'm probably going to be doing a new group rules video, a more updated version that has the war stuff included in with it and the community depot included in with it. Okay. For those of you who don't know what a community depot is, just real quick, it's a depot that is self-sufficient and it posts items for free for everybody within the group to take as needed for the contest of mayors or for whatever you have designated the community depot for. And it's usually run by a president, something that I kind of created a couple of years ago to help people in the group out. And a lot of people use it now, but a lot of people also abuse it. So if you're in my group, please don't abuse it. It's something that helps everybody. So essentially what it is I run it on my feeder phone. I post items for free for people. And if anybody has anything they want to donate, they can sell the items for max or for cheap. Doesn't matter. But I post, everything goes up for free, right? And you take what you need when you need it. You don't take any more than what you need, and you don't take it to resell. It's strictly for just to help people out. It usually has things like hammers and nails and tape and stuff for the contest. Try to keep planks, and I usually try to keep like 1 or 2 VU items in there in case somebody ends up in a situation where they're like one short. But if people start to abuse it and they go in there and they just wipe it out, that's going to piss me off. But for the most part, everybody's been pretty good about it. If you need it, take it. If you don't need it, leave it. If you take 5 of them and you only needed 1 and I'm on, tell me. I'll buy it back and I'll repost it. So that's what a community depot is in case anybody else was looking into maybe building one. I know somebody in my group needed a beach wheel, so I'll grab that. Lion, do you still need beach? Are you on here? Okay. Let's see. Also, another way to be kind of a good group member is if you see items that you think people, like higher level players in your group may want, even if you don't need them, especially during the contest of mayor's time, maybe try to keep your depot stocked with stuff that you see on global. A lot of high level players don't make gnomes, but gnomes are a high profit item. And so if you can get the glue and the cement on global and sell it to the high level players, that's a good way to get them some coins. Okay, what do I need? I think I'm gonna buy the dozer from this city because I need it more than they do. Which city is this? MissyAnne 2, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Really didn't need any beach wheels, but whatever. Or not beach wheels. If anybody has any exhaust they want to trade, I could use a few. Alright. No. He's my partner. I can't boot him. He'd miss me too much. Who am I gonna yell at? Yeah, I don't have time to run another group, but feel free. Alright, let's see. How much is it to upgrade? 12 grand. 15 grand. Yeah. Alright, so our main focus right now on this city. Let me buy the stuff from this depot real quick. So, obviously our main focus is going to be storage, right? Duh. That's obvious. Oh shit, I forgot. I don't need VU on this city. Hang on. I need the space more than I need the damn VU. Give me a second to get rid of this shit. Okay. Now that I've got some money, I think we'll get that last factory. Yeah. And then we'll start upgrading our shops. Let's check on our roads, see how... Okay, so we've got 2 roads red so far, so that's great. Now we just have to focus on that last one. So as long as none of these other ones go... Don't touch anything if you get to this point. The last one can be kind of a pain in the ass to get to, but it will eventually pop up. My third one took 2 weeks on my other city. So just be patient with it, okay? Hey, what's up? You're a girl? I didn't know that. I'm always surprised when I find out the gender of people. Okay. Lion, are you on here and do you still need beach? Okay. I was not yelling at the barista. I was yelling about her. I have made so many baristas cry, it's not even funny. They're fucking pussies is what they are. They need to man up. I pulled in one day. I mean, dude, it's not that hard, right? You order a drink, it should be made the same way every day, okay? And I used to order these Red Bull Italian sodas. I don't know if anybody here knows what they are, but basically it's an Italian soda with Red Bull in it, right? Well, when you put the cream in it, it looks curdled if you don't do it in a specific order, right? And every day I would get the one lady and she would make it right. And she would do it in a specific order, you know, the ice and then the Red Bull and then, you know, fill it up and then put cream in it last. But this other lady, she would always put the cream in first. And what would happen is it would fizz over, it would go all over my car, and it would look curdled, and it was fucking disgusting, right? And I'm like, I'm telling this girl, you know, hey, if you do it in this order, that doesn't happen. And I was really nice about it, you know, the first couple times. And she just kept doing it wrong. And it's like, dude, it's not that hard to understand. You know what I mean? Like, you put it in a specific order so it doesn't get all over my car. So one day she goes to hand it to me, and it looked like a volcano. I'm not even kidding you. It was mounded all over my fucking hands, all over the side of my car. And it's like, bitch, you should be fired. Like, you can't even make a drink, dude. And then to the nerve of her to think she was going to get a tip nonetheless. And so I show up the next day, and the lady was like, I need to have a talk with you. I'm like, okay, what? She's like, you made her cry. I was like, no, 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 no. She should be fired. And she's like, no, you made her cry. Like, dude, then she needs to man up if that's what's going to make her cry. I should cry. It was all over my car. Like, thank you very fucking much. Fire her. And so every time I had to pull in, this other lady had to make my drink every time. Because this lady just could not figure it out. It's not that difficult. Geez, way to get me on a rant. Lavender. He's always causing problems. Came in the chat last night causing problems. Getting Missy all riled up. Alright. What am I doing? I'm playing the wrong phone here. Margaret knows about my rants. She's seen me go off on Realm. Dude, oh my god, I got this kid that was so annoying the other day. Oh god, not you again. Ow! What the hell? Where is... Dude, that fucking train, I swear. You guys hear that, right? I'm sure you do. Thing rattles the doors on the house and everything. It's ridiculous. Like, how obnoxious. And how many times do you have to blow the horn? We know you're there. Like, Jesus. Montauk? The fuck? Okay. Let's see. Where is... I'm looking for a button here. Hold on. No, I don't want to mute her. Get back. Get back. What the hell did this guy do to his city? You know, these houses here, they look kind of cool, but I don't know. I don't like the color of the roof. I thought I liked them more than I did. I built a few and then I bulldozed them. Dude, I don't remember that. I don't know if I got that one in the toy store. That looks kind of cool. Let's see. I don't really like the stadiums, to be honest with you. Give me just a second here. Okay. Where's the... Looking for something. Hold on, you guys. Okay, got rid of that annoying dumbass. Okay. I had to do it on my other phone. If you guys are using a feeder city, make sure that you make your main priority getting all of your... God damn those stupid ads. Make sure that you make the main priority getting all of your shops obviously maxed out, time discounts, all that shit, right? Do not unlock any beach until you hit Mega, because those are some quick, fast, easy points in the Mega League. It is going to be kind of a pain in the ass to ignore them when you're in Metro, but do the best that you can. And I've noticed that a lot of you guys are having difficulties picking tasks. And I think it's because you guys are focused on premium versus non-premium. And so this week I was going to kind of show you guys. What the hell is wrong with your car, dude? Okay. So I was going to kind of show you guys what to expect in the lower leagues versus the higher leagues. Your choices are going to be different, right? There's no point in playing the correct way when you're in the lower leagues. It's a waste of resources. So when you're in the lower leagues, you're just going to be working your way up, doing things like earn simoleons, launch war attacks. That's the other thing I was going to talk to you guys about. When you guys are doing the Missy's Building Guide, somebody asked me about the monster, okay? Yes, you want to launch on the monster. First off, for you guys, it's really cheap, and you're going to be wanting to unlock this VU pass, okay? Yes, you lower Omega population to the point where you only produce small canisters. So essentially what you want to do here, you have 5 weeks from the time that you start the contest if you get promoted before you get into Mega. So if you get promoted each week, you're going to be playing Com for 5 weeks, then you'll be in Mega. During that 5 weeks, you want to launch as many war attacks as you possibly can and accumulate as many war cards, war boosters, war simoleons, all that stuff. Accumulate as much as you can. As the store refreshes, you're going to want to purchase as many jackpots as you can, preferably level 1 jackpots, because those are for a 10-minute duration, and there's really no need for you to have the longer ones until you're coordinating attacks with other members and have shield bust and things like that. So for now, just buy a bunch of the level 1s. Now, what you're going to want to do is spend war simoleons on, like I said, jackpots. Do not spend them on war items. Another thing that you want to keep in mind is when you find a group that goes to war, what you want to do is if you get hit, you want to repair. Those repairs are really cheap, and they give you war items in return. Launch the war items. Your energy for your monster and the war screen are 2 separate things. Okay, so if you can, launch on the monster, because you're going to get an added benefit of rares when you kill the monster, right? So anytime that you see an opportunity to launch on the monster or launch war attacks, do it. And just stack up all the rewards so that when you hit Mega, if you get a upgrade war card 3 for 3K, well, okay, so if you get an upgrade war card for 3,000 points, you can do it. For example, one of the weeks that CPT won Mega, he had a launch 3VU and a upgrade war card 3K. And he was able to do it about 15 times in a row. And every other one, think about that, 3K for 15 tasks, and then 3K for the 15 of the launch 3. And so that was a really good boost on his points to be able to do that. So make sure that you guys are taking advantage of that. And I know a lot of you guys have had questions about war, so I wanted to touch base on that. Make sure that if you're not in a group that does war, you need to get in one. It's really crucial to your success. I mean, if you want to participate in the contest, sure, yeah, you can do a lot of your war assignments when the monster arrives, but when you're in Mega, you really can't afford to wait that long. For instance, I had a girl in the Facebook group this week, and she waited, because her club didn't do war, she waited like 2 days for the monster to show up, and it really screwed her up. And it's going to end up costing you. If you need to leave the group that you're in, you may need to just go. Yep, you are. Enjoy. I figure might as well make you one, right? You're always here, and you're better with that shit than I am. So if you don't want to do it, I can try to figure out how to remove it. But I think you'll do okay. Okay, so I'm going to make some space here. Also, when you guys are searching on global, try to have space available, because the worst thing that you can have happen is find like 15 storage and not be able to afford them. That's the bitch. Try to produce as many donuts as you can at all times. That's going to be your main moneymaker. If you haven't already, pick up a copy of all the guides. And if you are in phase 2 of the Missy's Guide, which I don't think anybody's really reached phase 2 that I know of, I am going to be writing phase 2 this week, and I will be uploading it, and I will also be updating the Contest of Mayor's Guide there's been some changes, okay? So, with the Contest of Mayor's Guide, you're essentially looking for loops now. So, these loops are crazy, insane, and essentially what you want to do is you want to try to force the loops. So, let's say that you're in a lower league, right? And you're looking at needing a specific amount of points to beat somebody that's above you. Well, what you can do, instead of saying, you know what, I'm going to launch up all my VU in the lower leagues so that when I get to Mega I don't have any, don't do that, right? Try to get as many points, and as many quick, fast, easy points as you can. Don't waste all your tokens and all of your cash in the lower leagues. That will really, really, really hurt you later, trust me. So essentially what you can do in the lower leagues is try to do the production assignments without using tokens. So try to prep all of your shops. Try to get a stable connection. Hold on. Give me a second here. Okay. Give me just 1 second, you guys. Okay, hold on. I have really bad allergies for some reason. Okay. So, right now I'm going to do this Earn Simoleons challenge, which I'm just going to advertise that because I assume he doesn't need it. And we're going to go look for some storage really quick. Whoop, hit the horn. Whoops. Okay. Yes, well, okay, so if you're camping, don't do the upgrade tasks. When you get to Mega, you're going to go from the first round of Mega. Essentially, the way that you want to set it up is that the first round of Mega, you wanted to go from level 18 to level 20. And you want to utilize those upgrade tasks. Now, preferably, what you want to have happen is not do any upgrade tasks that are less than 2,400 points. Now, regular residentials, upgrade 3, that task is worth 2,400 points. If it's anything less than that, try to avoid it. If you get a upgrade airport home, try to do only the 3K and 2K ones. And only do one upgrade on like, okay, so like, let's say that you have an upgrade 3 Paris. Set one construction zone down, do one upgrade. Set another one down, do one upgrade. Once you have 10 of them, stop doing those. move on to London, then Tokyo. Try to do it like that so that when you get to level 30 and you unlock the landmarks category, you already have the 10 residents that you need in order to purchase what you need to purchase without having to level up any further than you already have. So right now I'm buying stuff that I know that either I need on my other city or that people in my group can benefit from or that sells quick because I need to do that Earn Simoleons challenge. Okay, so I'm going to go back and also always look for gift boxes. You should get 1 gold key a day and it does work towards your assignment. So if you guys are doing an assignment that requires a gold key and you get the gift box for it, it will count towards that. Okay. Let's see. Let's go back and put the flour and sugar into donuts. And then also another thing that I wanted to tell you guys, a little bit of a trick here for you, especially you lower level players. Okay, so anybody below like level 26 or so, a lot of your guys' rares are going to come from opinion bubbles, right? Now, the best way to get these bubbles to pop up is to get the people to talk. And to get the people to talk, what you do is you place stuff around them, right? That they either don't have or you remove something that they do have. So, like, for instance, these people have parks, right? So, these people don't. So, we'll put a park over here. Maybe we'll move some stuff around, and then, like, for example, the landscape category. Let's take this tree here, put it here for a little bit, and you'll start to see that they start to talk a lot more. And you'll just start hitting opinion bubbles, and you'll usually can get some decent amount of rares that way. Also, if you're trying to boost your population to unlock the airport, you're going to want to buy the transportation category before the education category. Just, like I said, just try to move stuff around. You used to be able to move these clipboards. Apparently, they aren't allowing you to anymore for some weird reason. Or at least I don't see a way to do it anymore, which sucks. Now, anything coin-wise isn't a terrible deal, you know, because coins are so easy to obtain. Dude, if you come up to my car, you're going to get shot. I am not in the fucking mood. There is some weirdos out here, let me tell you what. Give me a second. I live in a really shitty area, you guys. I run a crime page, too, so I know all the weirdos. I see some weird shit. Okay. Actually, I'm not going to touch that one, because that one is towards... That better not have fucked up my road, dude. Okay, good. Alright, so... Let me put some of this stuff down here. Always watch these video ads as they pop up. Check on your guys's. You got any questions, you guys? Oop. If I have my headphones plugged in, huh? Okay. Let's get this done. Oh, cool. I found what I needed on the other city. Hold on just a second here. Oh, I'm broke. Aha. I hate when that happens. Yeah, I know. I usually don't either. And considering they're like pre-picked, oh my god, these ads drive me nuts, you guys. They don't give me these on my other city, so it's super annoying when I get them over here. I'm not used to it. What's up, Evie? Okay. Do what now? There is an X in the forehead if you don't want it. What? Did you understand what he said? Because I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Okay. Wait a minute here. Just looking for a few storage. What do I need for storage? I need to go back to my city to see it, apparently. Okay. What do we need here? They should let us preview the next pass. This is stupid. Get out of here. Two locks, 4 cameras. Okay. Ah! Shit, I wasn't looking at my screen. Good thing I got that or I'd have been pissed. That always happens, dude. When I'm not looking at the screen and I open it, I look there and I see a storage, but it never happens any other time. Okay. You know, I don't think I've ever seen them do an Omega pass at all. In fact, I know I haven't. They should do something either like I think they should go back to the way they used to do shit and do like specific categories, or do something maybe like game related, like, you know, with the Maxis Man and Dr. VU or something would be cool. Kind of like how they have that fighting thing, but something similar to that. Or maybe they had an entertainment pass, and it had like cars that would crash and stuff like that on it. And they had like a big weird cockroach thing that would climb the building. That was really cool. Something more interactive, or better casinos. That would be cool. We haven't really had a lot of casinos either. I don't know what kind of theme they're going for around Christmas time, but I don't know. We'll see. They better not disappoint us. Fuck. It's been disappointing enough. Okay. Let me... I should have bought that with my other city. Hang on. Let's see. Okay. Might sell these here. So we can earn enough to... Also, you guys, if you want to be eligible for your group chest, you have to earn at least 3,000 points, and you have to place within the top 25 people in your club. So people used to kind of come and go, drop 3,000 points, come back and buy the, or not buy the, but earn the chest. And then I noticed that something had changed in when you read it or whatever. If you look, let me look at it again just to make sure. Okay. $32,000, that's pathetic. Alright. Club. Challenge. No, wrong button here. Okay. Earn 3,000 Plum Bomb points and finish in the top 25 to claim the chest. That's right. Okay, so yeah. If you don't earn at least 3,000 and place in the top 25 people of your club, then you don't get shit. Alright. Clearing up some space here, get some money, and then we'll go back out and hunt for storage. Story of my life. Okay. I feel like I should have cleared up more space than that. What the fuck? I always try to, never mind, grab textiles, because those things are a bitch to find. For my level, anyway. Somebody told me I should start telling you guys stories when I design. I'm like, oh yeah, incriminate me. That's what I want to do. That sounds like a great plan. Okay, I think we made enough. Yep, we did. Let's get that done. Metal. See, that's a great task. Let's go ahead and do that one real quick. We just want to earn enough to at least get the chest, because there's no point in not, right? Try to clear up some space this way. Okay. I hate not having all the stuff unlocked here. All right. So I've got 3 keys. I've already got that. So I'm going to put these out. Try to get them talking again. Okay. Where's that? I don't think I have anything else here. Alright, let's start this stupid. Okay, so you guys, with this here, if you look close, the reason that I'm not doing the VU, and I kind of was also, I'm going to be putting this in the next contest to Mayor's Guide, but the Launch 3 VU does not spawn as much as it used to. So keep that in mind, okay? Also, any expansion city zones, get those done in the lower leagues as much as you possibly can. War deliveries, obviously, you can only do when your club's in war or when the monster's there. So try to do the quick, easy points while keeping all of your, as many resources as you can. So you need to have around 200 cash before you even think about competing in Mega. Then you need to have all of your shop slots unlocked. You need to be able to get to level 20 relatively quickly. And let's see, hang on just a second here. There is a video that I have posted that talks about all of the stuff that you need to have before trying to compete in Mega. 5-slot factories is one of those things. But the quick, fast, easy points don't burn through all your VU in the lower leagues so that when you get to Mega, you have nothing. Do not use any tickets in the lower leagues. They are way too valuable. And when you hit Mega, you don't want to end up, you know, losing because you don't have any tickets because you spent them in Suburban or something. So basically, essentially what you're trying to do right now is you're trying to stack as much resources as you can and accomplish as much as you can between levels 1 and 24 so that when you get to the point where the game gets really difficult, you won't have to focus on all that stuff. You'll be able to focus on the better, more fun aspects of the game. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start this task here, because this is a quick, fast one that we can get done. Okay, of course. Let's see. Alright, I have to go buy some stuff from the city so that I can post some stuff for sale. Give me just a second here. Yeah, that is a benefit. What it's not a benefit, when I put up a medal and it's in my damn way, that's when it's not a benefit. What's really beneficial is when you have like a 36 sugar task, and when you put them down for like this, a lot of the times it allows you to do the video ad on just one of them, if you look closely. Okay. I think we're damn close to being done with this stupid thing. Yeah. Okay. Stupid train. Okay. Got that done. 14 more to collect, and then that stupid task will be done. So, let's see. This chemicals task. This would be a task that you would not want to touch. By doing that task, we just allow for it to repeat and come back again, right? Being said it's a factory task, we're not going to want to touch it. But we are going to want to prep the hammers and the bricks. Now, because we're in lower leagues, those higher level assignments or higher point assignments are going to be harder to get. But really, honestly, when you're in the lower leagues, it takes little to no effort to win. And, I mean, essentially, the whole idea is to get promoted. You should be able to win relatively with no effort. Okay. So we got that done. Now, if this was Mega, we would leave this gold key task sit. We would not touch this at all. we would be doing the Launch 2 disaster or the Launch Rare War attack, which we are not in war right now. If it was Mega, we would not be touching the monster at all because it's below 2,000 points, so do not touch it. Okay? The hammers and stuff would be getting prepped. What do you mean, not enough room? Oh, okay, because I'm streaming. I forgot. This phone doesn't have as much space left on it. Okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and advertise some of this shit here. Fuck. Try to clear out any of these bubbles, residentials, all this stuff. What is this one for? Oh, okay, that one's for beach. So I'm going to refresh any of the ones that are asking for the those items. Okay, like I haven't used the chat. Okay. Oh, that's right. I had to do that stupid cargo ship. The cargo ships are beneficial at your guys' level. At the lower levels, they are. Okay. We're getting a little full here. God, that bird is obnoxious. Somebody needs to shoot its feathers off. Oh my god, dude, shut up. Seriously, who is that rude and obnoxious? I'll tell you who, that fucking asshole bird. If I had good enough aim, I'd shoot him. I know, I have a temper problem. What's it to you? Oh my god, dude, I have the window rolled up and I can still hear him. Fucking seriously? They sit outside this fast food place and they bitch because they want ranch cups or something. Okay. What are we doing here? Which task are we on? Well, how much do we need to expand? 8, 7, 6, 5, 5. 5, huh? Okay. Well, that ain't gonna happen right now. So, we're gonna actually go and cancel a few of these. Because we're in low league and it does not matter. There's no way we're gonna finish 32 tasks in 18 hours anyways. Earn simoleons. There we go. That's the one we're gonna do. Okay. So we're gonna watch a video ad for this. We'll collect some simoleons. Okay. What the hell? No. Does anybody here play any other games besides SimCity? I started playing that game Ooh La La. That was pretty cool for a while. I bought Kingdom Hearts the other day. They had a pack with all of them in it for like $17 at Walmart. So that was pretty cool because those are badass games. I'm a Disney fan, like all the way, dude. Disney princess, everything. Disney is definitely something I collect. So Kingdom Hearts is a badass game for me. I might play that later today. I know I'm going to try to play Realm. I see you, Margaret. Tell Julian there's no excuse. He's my partner. He's not supposed to ditch me. I don't play well with other people. I yell at people. Fuck, I had this kid drop the other day with me. You know, here we're supposed to be a team, and here he is on the other side of the map. I'm like, yeah, dude. He's like, hey, can you save me? I'm like, well, you know, your dumb ass fucking dropped on the other side of the map where I'm not at. You know, when we had a pre-arrangement, and I said I'm going to drop here, and you went there. How am I going to save you now, dude? I mean, God, can you imagine playing like that in real life, dude? Like, oh my God. It's the worst. They just automatically assume that they're going to come across a bot or something. Not everybody's a bot, dude. And then somebody who's not a bot actually like kicks their ass. They're like, oh my God, I got killed. No, really? Okay. So, let's see. We've got all the factories that we need. We could... Let's upgrade this. That'll put us with 12,000. We're catching up now. We're getting shit done. What else? What else? What were we doing? We got that earn simoleons task going. Put this down. Make some space here. Margaret, do you still play Realm? I didn't turn my PS4 on for like 8 months. Fuck, you can't even get a PS5 right now to save your life. At least not here. Okay, hang on, you guys. I got a token running out on my other game. Just a second here. Okay. Also, anytime you guys see limited time stuff on sale, if it's something that you really like, buy it. Because it may not come back around ever, or it may take a year or whatever. So, if it's something that you really like, you should get it. Now, if it's something that's in the game all the time, that's a different story. Because then what'll happen is limited time shit will come around and you won't have the resources to get it. Hang on just a second here. Okay. Let me check the chat. Yeah, I won a couple times a couple days ago. You know, I used to be good, man. Now it's like I lost my touch. I got to get back into it. It takes a minute to like get, you know, your groove back. It almost seems kind of like they changed the way that they outline the characters. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but it seems like they shoot different. It's weird. It's a pretty hectic game, really. Apex, I suck at Apex. Oh my God, I'm terrible at Apex. Fortnite, I'm not terrible, but I suck at building, so I guess I'm terrible. I definitely like Realm a lot more than Fortnite. That's for sure. Ah! Camera. Run. Oh, come on. There you go. Let's see. What are you and Julian doing today? Did you ever you used to live with Julian, or are you staying where you were at? I haven't talked to him in a long time. It's been a while. 2D Battle Royale. I don't think I've heard of that one. I never tried that Cuisine Royale or whatever. That shit looks so stupid. I played a lot of Diablo 3, but they really fucked it up when they took. I had a badass polar build on the Demon Hunter, and they fucked it up. And I went back to my game, and I had all of my legendary gems and stuff that were like hella high and upgrade. They were all gone. I'm like, what the fuck? That had me so pissed. I was just done. Do you know how many stupid greater rifts I did to earn that, and they just take it from you? Oh, hell no, dude. I was pissed. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I'm a big Mario fan, so I played a lot of Mario growing up. I ended up beating that game Julian got me for Christmas. It was Mario Kart or whatever. I beat that like the first 2 days I had it. I have a Wii that's modified that has like every ROM known to man on it. I actually came across the ROMs the other day, and I put them over onto my flash drive. It was like 23 gigabytes of ROMs, which is insane considering the games are really tiny. I'm a 90s baby, so I grew up playing Mario and Donkey Kong and shit on Nintendo. I wanted to play that. I think I have it too. Mario Maker, where like people make levels and you build levels. That looks so cool. I never was like a huge Zelda fan, but I don't know. That one was fun as well. This hunting storage sucks. Like, really sucks. What have I found? One fucking camera this whole time? In a bar? This is lame. Alright, let's just hit some cities really quick. See what we can get done here. Garbage. I think I get more just from... Yeah, you know, I've tried Ark. That was okay, but I sucked at that one. Took me forever to figure out how to get to gather berries. Fucking took me forever, dude. But yeah, I like RPGs. I like platformers. I like games where you have to put a little bit of thought into it. You know, not just button smashers. Platformers. I mean, I played a lot of, like I said, Mario and Donkey Kong growing up. I loved Yoshi's Island. But I think when it comes to platformers, I prefer I don't like Crash Bandicoot. Spyro's okay, but I'm not a big fan of the games where you kind of have to know to know. Like, for example, Dark Souls, right? I love the look of it's really badass, right? But you kind of have to know what to do in order to be successful at the game, and I hate that. It's like, but why, how are they going to expect you just to know? It's bullshit. Like, oh, don't kill this person because it'll fuck up the entire game for you. It's like, well, gee, that would have been nice to know. Or you have to go here in this cavern to kill this guy, to get this, to go here, to go there. It's like, dude, how are you supposed to know that? But the battles themselves, that game is enough to make you want to break a controller on your head if I ever seen one. But it looks really badass. Let's see. A lot of the building game, like what was that one? City Skylines. I tried that one for about an hour, and it just looked really gray, like dark and gloomy in comparison to like SimCity. So I never really got into that one. Never heard of that one. Banner Saga? Yeah, never heard of that one. What the fuck? Look at this. All right. Every time I see somebody who actually put out some effort, I try to look around their city. See, I wanted to do something kind of similar where you put the houses inside the castle walls. I never ended up getting this one, which sucks too because I wanted it. Fuck. I shouldn't have slacked off though. Oh well. That one would look cool if you put the wall like on each side of it where he has the bridges. Let's see. I have a problem. I can't leave spaces open on my map. It drives me nuts. And I hate the way the water looks when it's all the way up against the road like that. To me, it looks really tacky. Like, what the hell? Oh, look at the little school bus. I do like the Tokyos when they're, and the Paris when they're small. I just hate how you have the stupid yellow hat all the time. All right. So far, we've got, what, 2 cameras in a bar so far? Let's check Daniel real quick. Check him on my other city, too, because I always forget. I always buy everything he has up because you can make money off it. All right. Oh, wait, we need that for our flight or shipment, whatever you call it. Okay. You really shouldn't sell flour if you can avoid it. Try to make donuts with it. Try to produce nails as much as you can. Okay, let's see. See, like right now I'm not doing any house upgrades, so I can pretty much sell the majority of this stuff. Alright. Let's go back out there and see what we can find. We needed, what, sugar to put that donut down, I think. No, I don't want the stupid chemicals. Fuck you. God, I hate when that happens. Oh, nice. Isn't that cute? Jesus Christ. No, what am I doing? God, I'm a retard. I'm playing 2 phones and it's fucking me up. Okay. Give me just a second here. If anybody's on my friends list, I do have stuff on Global, but I'm selling some bread rolls. If you guys want them, take them. Okay. What did I need to do? That's what it was. Okay. I also have 102 flour on my main city if anybody needs any. What was this that we had to do again? No, hell no. Was it the shipment? And then there was something else. Oh, okay. Earn 8,000 points. What are we working on over here? Ah, that's what it was. Okay. Put that up. And then we'll sell this one here. Okay. What the fuck? Did that person put an S? That's interesting. Alrighty then. Oh, come on. Serious? You know, these Latin homes, they don't look too bad when they're kind of like on a beachfront type, but I'm not so sure I like those frosty homes there. I'm thinking about doing a Hey, what's up? I'm thinking about doing like a map with all of the homes on it. So doing like a section with frosty, then limestone, and so forth. I think it'd be kind of cool. I'm thinking about doing it on the limestone map. Jesus Christ! Normally when it refreshes like that, then somebody bought it. The reason I clicked on the lock was because the camera was advertised, and I figured somebody would click that one first. And then I would have ended up clicking the lock second and got nothing. It's my luck. So usually when somebody posts that many things, I usually try to sit there for a minute. Come on. I doubt he's maxed out. Yeah. How the hell can he afford to sell rares, right? Somebody hasn't seen Missy's videos. Oh, Tokyo, yeah. You know, sometimes I wonder if, like, it's hard to have other houses when they don't provide any benefit, you know? I feel like I should always have epics because they always provide a benefit at least. But in terms of looks, I don't care much for Tokyo, but that's because I don't really like the tall buildings. I like the smaller ones though. Jesus Christ, this thing is slow. I see a lot of people are trying to off all of their medieval crap. Now that we showed up next week, Jesus. Okay. What do we need for our next upgrade here? 2 cameras, that's it. Cool. Okay. I don't even think I have that on my other one. In fact, I know I don't. Wait. Yeah, no, it's a bar. Okay. Let me go to... city, and then we'll buy this, and then we'll go try to find those 2 damn cameras. What's everybody's storage at on here? And how long have you guys been playing? Okay, I'll post that. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. All right. Might as well get rid of that. And I think that should get us what we need for our Simoleons challenge, or get us damn close. That's not bad. Oh, come on. Get the hell out of here. How much space do I have? Okay. Okay. I mean, I haven't really played this city all that much, and I haven't bought any promotional packs or anything. I've only transferred like maybe 10 items, and it's at 110, so. Alright, let's watch this stupid video ad. I hate these video ads, you guys. You have no idea. Okay. Come on, give me a camera. Okay, that works, I guess. I don't think we have anything that's worth... A therapist? Oh my god, you got jokes. Oh lord. Can you imagine me as a therapist? I'm so suicidal. Well, just do it. Get it over with. Fuck it. You're a waste of life anyway. Like, I'd be a terrible therapist. Are you serious? I'd be like, come to me bitching about your problems. I got problems. Okay, let's see. You know, I used to be homeless years ago, and that was a really, really, really rough time in my life. And it does change you as a person. It changes the way that you look at, you know, people and society and just the way the world works and shit like that. And it really is amazing how many people really truly have their heads up so high on a pedestal that they can't see anything else, you know? I was looking, and that's kind of what I was going to do a video on later on. I thought about it, and I don't know. But there was this lady the other day, and she she was sitting there outside the coffee stand. She just had her nose up to the sky like she was better than everybody, right? And it amazes me how many people, even with like all the shit going on with COVID and how easy it can happen to anybody, really, how they act like it couldn't possibly happen to them because they're not lazy or they made all the right choices in life, right? And when I was homeless, I was still just a kid, okay? Now, growing up in the life that I had a really hard life, you know, really hard life. And when you analyze the people around you, you have to look at the decisions that you're given, and then you have to look at the environment that you're surrounded by. And you see all these people, and they have all these things, and they live with people that take care of them or whatever. What 18-year-old can stand on their own 2 feet? Please explain that to me. Because the way that I fucking see it is you get these kids, they go to school, okay? At 18, you're still in high school, okay? So you're just barely graduating, depending on when your birthday falls, of course. But your parents are supposed to, the way that life's supposed to be is your parents are supposed to help you with a car when you get 16. They're supposed to prepare you for college. They're not supposed to just, oh, you're 18? Here's the boot. You know what I'm saying? And then you get thrown out into this cold, cruel world where you're expected to survive on your own. How the hell are you going to do that without any job experience, without any money? How do you even get to work your first day? If somebody doesn't provide you with transportation or money, that's what your parents are supposed to be for. So when you've been living this life and you analyze the people around you and you look at the people around you and you think you're so much better than them, they're just a homeless piece of shit, right? Yeah, no, that ain't how it fucking works, dude. Think about, well, where would I be if I didn't have my parents? Or my family, or my wife that supports me, or maybe my husband supports me, or whatever. But nobody thinks like that. They sit in the passenger seat of the car with their husband that supports them, that pays their bills, never worked a day in their life, and they sit there and they're like, get a job. Oh my God, dude, the shit, the ignorance, the fucking pure ignorance. It's ridiculous. And, like I said, I run a crime page. I've been homeless. I know what it's like to be on the streets. I've lived it. I've seen shit that you only see in movies, okay? Like, I've seen some fucked up shit. And the last thing that anybody needs to be doing is really judging anybody. When you think about it, because if you haven't come from it, how the fuck you gonna understand it? Right? How can you relate to somebody who's been raped when you haven't been raped? How can you relate to somebody who's been homeless when you haven't been homeless? You can't. You can try to understand, but you can't, And essentially, all we're really doing is just passing time, That's all it really is. It's just passing time. And if you're going to go around this world thinking that you're better than everybody else because you had different opportunities, not everybody has the same opportunities. You can't say, oh, you can be anything that you want to be in this world. Not everybody can. And that's just how it is, I'm sure that if I was born Eminem's daughter, I'd have a different life. In fact, I know I would, So trying to tell these kids, oh, you can be anything that you want to be. Sometimes, yeah, you can if you can make the right choices and do the right things and you have the help along the way. Yeah, you can. But some people aren't so lucky, And it's really quite bullshit when people say, oh, I did it on my own. It's like, okay, you did it on your own. You worked your way up the ladder at daddy's business on your own when you wouldn't have even had that job if it wasn't for your daddy, Or my parents paid my fucking bills for the first 2 years I was in college, but I did it on my own. Fuck. Now you got me on a rant, see? Shang must have sent me on this rant. It's always Shang. But no, this lady hit me up on the crime page and she was like, asking for help for, I'm assuming a family member of hers by the way it was worded. And she said that he was living in his car and that he basically had hit rock bottom and wanted out and all this stuff. And it's like, well, does he really want out? Is he ready to get clean? Because the only time they're going to help you is if you want to get clean. And not a lot of people want to do that. So, sorry. I mean, you can only help somebody if they're willing to help themselves, right? To some extent. Otherwise, it'll consume you. And there's a lady out here that does some like programs and shit, and she does the homeless feeds out here. She gives breakfast and stuff like that, and she gets really involved with a lot of the street people on a personal level, And I had to explain to her like, hey, look, you can't take it personally. Because she would get so upset when she would put all this energy into people, you know, and trying to get them clean or get them set in the right direction, and then they'd fall off the wagon and she'd take it all personal. It's like, you can't do that. You can't take it personally. But you also can't push somebody into doing something that they're not ready for. You know, if they want to get clean, they'll get clean on their own. You won't have to push them. If you got to push them, if you're the one hitting the person up, if it's not them doing it, then they're not ready. So what did we need? We needed a camera? Is that what we needed? And I found a lock? Yeah, I think that's what it was. Hold on. Let me check. Yeah, we need 2 flipping cameras. And what else do we need for this? I'll tell you guys a story. When I was homeless. Hang on a second here. Shut up. I've got lots of personalities. When I was homeless, I was sleeping in the back of my truck one night. And I was like 19, no. I was about 21. 21, something like that. I'm 31 now, so 10 years ago. It was a living fucking nightmare, okay? It was like every day I would stare at this fence at the Walmart in the parking lot. It was so bad. And watch them all be gone. Phew. No! You bitch! Wrong button. Go this. No! Oh my fucking god, dude. Click the right button, you piece of crap. There's my another personality. Fucking idiot. I can't even talk. Okay. So I'm homeless and I'm sleeping in the back of my truck, and everybody that would sleep in their cars at the Walmart, you know, a lot of them worked. In fact, like I would say 99% of the people that were in their cars at Walmart worked. There was a guy that was like 70 or 80 years old. He had worked his whole life as a carpenter, and he had prostate cancer and was doing his cancer treatments in the back of his van. Then there was, you know, a guy that worked at Les Schwab and had to pay child support and stuff, and he just couldn't afford his bills, so he lived in his Bronco. And there's these 2 college kids that went to college, well, because I was in college at the time, too. And so me and my boyfriend at the time were going to get our GED, and we were taking college courses and things like that. And these kids went to college with us. And so you'd have all these cars lined up in the parking lot every night, and everybody would just kind of kick it, hang out, you know, barbecue, whatever. And all ages, you know, 40, 60, 80, 20, all different points in their life. But none of us were lazy, okay? None of us were just sitting around, just doing drugs, not doing shit. But bet your ass the people that drove by thought so. Talking shit, get a job, you junkie, this, whatever. Little do you know, we could probably pee clearer than the people driving by talking shit. And so one night I'm laying there and I'm like, this is a nightmare, you know? And it was fucking freezing ass cold. It was like dead of winter. So damn cold, in fact, that when the windows condensate when you breathe, the blankets would get crunchy from the ice that was on them. It was a miserable time. And I'm laying there and I hear this little kid crying. And I'm like, is this a nightmare? Am I in a dream? Like, there's no way. Are you hearing this? You know, are you hearing this kid crying? And he's like, no, I hear it. I'm like, what the fuck? And I look there, and there's a station wagon parked right next to us. And I'm like, this is a nightmare. You've got to be kidding me. There's a couple in the front seat, and they're fighting about, I don't even know what, something to do with drugs. And there's a little girl in the back. She must have been, I don't know, 3, 4 years old. And she's crying. She's hungry and she's starving, right? I had no food. I had no money. I had nothing at that point. And I'm laying there and I'm just like, you've got to be kidding me. These piece of shits need to do something to feed this kid. You know, they're not doing anything. And so I go out there and I'm like, well, what's up? Your kid's hungry? You got to do something, right? And the guy's just sitting there like the dipshit that he is. And I'm like, you know what? I have a marker and a piece of cardboard. If I make you a sign, go stand out there on that freeway off ramp and don't come back until you get money for food. And this asshole has the nerve to tell me that he can't do it because he has too much pride. If ever I wanted to kick someone's teeth in, that would have been the time. I'm like, you're worried about pride right now, and you got a 3-year-old girl sitting in the backseat crying because she's hungry, sleeping in the freezing-ass cold car? You've got to be kidding me. So I hike my ass all the way to the freeway on-ramp, and I'm standing out there with the homeless sign for probably 2 hours, dead of winter, mind you, freezing-ass cold, and finally made enough for a Happy Meal. Actually, 2 Happy Meals. So I walk into the Walmart, and I purchase 2 Happy Meals, right? And I bring it to the little girl and I give it to her. And this asshole has the nerve to think that he's going to get even a bite of her fucking food. I am not fucking kidding you. And the girl, she was no better. They were both pieces of shit. So, anyways, needless to say, I ended up calling CPS on them and getting their license plate and shit like that because that's bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if you're homeless. That had nothing to do with it. It had nothing to do with them being homeless. It had to do with the pure disregard for their own child. And until you're laying in the back of a car and listening to a little kid cry because they're starving and their parents are up there arguing about what kind of crack fucking pipe they have and who lost the dope, and that's a special kind of piece of shit right there. Okay, that's the kind of piece of shit that deserves to be homeless. Meanwhile, you got all these other people out there that are going to college and you know what I mean? Like, it amazes me. I've seen parents give their kids crack. I have seen 4-year-olds take hits of crack. Okay, I have seen people brutally brutalized. I'm telling you, the streets they're not for everybody. I'll tell you that. And not everybody on them deserves to be on them. And some of them, you know, aren't lucky enough to get out. It's fucked up. I mean, lucky for me, I have, you know, family that I can live with and stuff now, but at the time I didn't. So, you know, I mean, I've seen some really fucked up shit. There's some fucked up people in this world, let me tell you that. Hence why, got my camera. If anybody was ever wondering why the group is called Neverland, that's why. Because growing up sucks. Don't do it. If you're a kid, don't do it. It's a trap. It really is. Growing up sucks. There's nothing fun about being a grown-up. You know, kids always want to be adults and adults always want to be kids. I guess you're just like never happy with what you have, right? Can't appreciate what you have till it's gone kind of shit. But seriously though, like if you're a kid and you still have that spark in you, definitely live for that. Because essentially, like, a lot of people, when they do drugs or they drink or they play video games or whatever the case is, it really doesn't matter. It's still an addiction. It's all just to block out reality, right? Because reality sucks. That's what we're doing here. We block out reality with SimCity. Until reality sets in, and then we go to EA and kick their teeth in for pissing us off. No, but really though, like, I don't know. A lot of people are pretty judgmental until they've either lived it or seen it, you know? But the type of person that you would say is a piece of shit, they were the pieces of shit. But yeah, I'll never forget that night. That was a really bad night because I didn't realize, you know, when you're laying there trying to sleep and it's already a nightmare of a time, and that's what you have to listen to, it's just a nightmare. But the kids that were staying in the car and going to college, they ended up, I'm pretty sure they ended up graduating actually, but they had a rough time too because they were in like a little dinky car and they had to sleep on the front seat. I was lucky enough to have an SUV and I was able to like fold it back and have a bed in the back and shit. But you know, that's an interesting subject because here's the thing. Let's say that you have And I've thought about this quite a bit. Okay, so like I have endometriosis, right? Which is a horrible disease. Okay. But there's always somebody out there that has something worse than you, and there's always somebody out there that has something better than you, right? Does that mean that your problems are insignificant? No. But you're still going to feel like a jackass complaining to somebody who has had a worse time, right? So it'd be like complaining to somebody who's just snapped their leg in half and has bones sticking out, and you're bitching about a stubbed toe, right? Or complaining about having a head cold to somebody who has cancer. It's kind of like that. So, I mean, but at the same time, unless you live it, you really don't know. You're not going to wake up every single day of your life and say, you know, okay, I have to walk 10 miles in the rain. And then have somebody who has no legs come by and say, well, at least you can walk. You know, so sometimes you just have to remember that it can always be worse. It can always be better. But if you spend your whole life bitching, it really doesn't do anything either. Trust me on that. I know, because I think I bitch more than anybody. Okay? It doesn't work. It doesn't fix it. I tried. So now I just kind of am like, you know what? It is what it is. And try to have the kind of bitch about it sense of humor, you know what I mean? Because, you know, there was this guy that he actually plays SimCity too. And we used to talk on the phone quite a bit. And he would always talk about how he wanted more out of life, you know, like he didn't make enough money and that SimCity was kind of what he liked to do, right? And what he liked to spend money on. And he was talking about how other people had like better cars and like, you know, better houses and this and that. I said, well, isn't that funny? You know, as you go through life, all it is it's really just another upgrade. You know, I have a car, but now I need a better car. I have a TV, but I want a bigger one. You know, I got this really nice bed, but I want a king size bed. It's all just upgrades. You spend your whole life upgrading the same shit that you already have. And to be honest, I'm 31 years old and I've never had much of anything. And so the little bit that I do have, I try to appreciate because, I mean, if you're going to think like that, how the hell are you ever going to be happy? Honestly. If you're going to bitch about if you have this car and it's not good enough, I mean, sure, who wouldn't want to have a Lamborghini or something? But, I mean, aim for something you can hit, realistically, right? So if you go through life pissed off and miserable all the time because you want something better, essentially it's just going to turn into something else. The moment you get that something, you're going to want something different. And you'll notice this pattern of constant, okay, I would have been so happy just to have this back when I was in this situation. But now that I've adapted to it, now I want more. It doesn't mean you're settling for less. It just means you're appreciating what you have, right? At least that's the way I view it. I mean, you don't want to be sitting in a dumpster going, man, this is a great dumpster. But if it's all you got, that's what you got, right? So what are you going to do, right? Bitch and complain, I guess. You know, I see a lot of, like, rich people. You look at, like, celebrities and shit, and they came from, like, nothing and now they're something. And they're, like, bitching and complaining about how they can't leave their big-ass house with their $1 million studios and things like that. And you're sitting there going, you bitched when you were broke. You bitched when you're rich. When are you ever going to be happy? And that's when they say money doesn't buy happiness. That's what they mean by it, you know. Sure, being broke is a lot worse than having money, you know. But essentially, what really comes down to is that has nothing to do with your happiness. It's being able to just not give a shit about dumb crap, I guess. But, what do I know, right? I've only been through pure hell. I mean, essentially that's what everybody does, right? If you drink, if you play video games, if you work, I mean, it's all an addiction in some way. So you see a lot of people and they're like, they don't understand the concept of an addiction. They don't understand how somebody can, let's say, be addicted to drinking or drugs or, you know, why they can't just quit. And essentially, I don't think I've ever met one person that wasn't addicted to something, you know? Might not be a drug, might be something else. But essentially, all an addiction is a repeated action that you do because you get a dopamine release, right? So it's releasing a happy endorphin in the brain. And because of that, you are addicted to that feeling. So you keep repeating the same process to keep getting the same reaction. And that's all an addiction is. So if you can understand why you wake up and buy the same cup of coffee every day, for example, or smoke cigarettes, or maybe you play video games 12 hours a day, maybe you're addicted to sex, I don't know, drinking, gambling, anything. It's not always drugs. And that stems back to the same thing I was talking about when I was talking about being judgmental, right? Essentially, and this is kind of like a hard topic to kind of get into, but essentially when you look at judgment, and I'm still looking for this camera, you guys. Trust me, I have not lost my thought process there. But essentially, judgment is really, how to explain this? We're taught to judge our surroundings and people to survive, right? But at the same time, there's a difference between judgment and discrimination, right? So let's say that I'm sitting in a parking lot and this person walks up to me and they appear to be really dirty and grungy, and it appears that they're homeless. Do I automatically think that their intentions are bad? No. Am I a little more leery? Probably. But you should be vigilant anyways, right? But so many people would automatically assume that because that person's housing status is homeless, that automatically makes them a piece of shit. And that's not always the case, okay? Sometimes the homeless people are the ones that are probably the ones you're safest around, sadly. We live in a world like that nowadays. I mean, Ted Bundy was a really charming person too, you know? So really, you should be vigilant of a lot of people. But like I said, it all stems back to judgment. You know, I've been told I should be a drug and alcohol counselor and shit, but I don't know. I don't think I'm the right person for that. Definitely not. Counselors are supposed to be there to listen and not, you know, they're, at least from in my experience, anytime I had a counselor, they never really seemed to help you in a way, like for me, I guess, because what I mean by that is they never really gave advice, right? They more or less, hang on, is it buffering, you guys? I got a lock. I still need, what, one or two cameras? I think it's one. I haven't found it on either city, which is ridiculous. I think I would have found it by now. What the hell? Oh my god, it's giving me everything besides a camera. Go fucking figure, huh? Yes, I do. Is it still buffering? Wait. I'll have to get it on my other city. Hang on. Which one? You're Steiner Hills, right? Wait, didn't you join my group yesterday? Or was that somebody else? Thank you. Awesome. What do you need for it? I got VU, I've got other storage, I've got Dozer. I got it. Thank you. Let me know what you need for it, and then go to the Princess City. Hang on just a second here. Dude, I was about to be really pissed if I missed that. Okay. My dumbass wasn't there when I posted it. Okay, let me check the thing here. Hang on, you guys. For some reason, I'm not seeing all the messages. Awesome. I feel like that was more work than it was fucking supposed to be. What the hell? Okay. Yeah, see, I'm not seeing all... For some reason, not all the messages are popping up on this thing. I opened it up on the... whatchamacallit. Okay, come over to the... Are you in my group or no? I don't think you're in the group. Hold on. I gotta open my city back up here. You guys, I'm gonna end this stream super quick. Steiner, go to the Princess City. I'm going to clear some storage space on this phone because I don't think it's even saving the game. And I will be back. Because, yeah, I think that's also why I'm not getting any messages.